Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so let's just dive in. And before we fully jump on in, I just want to ask, guys that are not subscribed to the channel, I highly suggest that you do so by the end of this video. If you do find the content interesting, maybe you learn something new, or maybe you just like the content, so definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update, as I do constantly do research around the space and upload a ton of content to keep you guys in the loop and updated on things happening around multiple projects, including, of course, XRP. So with all that in mind, let's just dive in and let's start off with this tweet here from the Variable Bull. So there's been a big shift, a narrative shift, I should say, around some of the main players that were really kind of keeping an eye out on the XRP SEC lawsuit for a while. A lot of them were in support of Ripple, and now we are starting to see them switch up. So I do not know what is happening. It is a pretty big deal in my opinion as well, but we do see when provided with court documents proving you're wrong, you result to insults. You, Charles Gasparino, are an opportunist and conspiracy theorist, and we do see from Lear what now? Does the SEC Ethics Office lie? Isn't the SEC your source? You can't have it both ways, little Charlie. Either the SEC's info is true or it's not. Either you believe the SEC or you don't. And down here we have, this is to William Hinman, talking about how he has a financial conflict with Simpson Thatcher. So yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of discussions around this, but here is the response. So I can't see this tweet for some weird reason. It's weird, but we do see up here, this guy is proof there are also middle-aged men in Germany who live with their mom. Sad, huh? And we do see Charles, please stop. I really appreciate everything you have done for the XRP community. Please don't do a Harry on us. And we do see the XRP community needs to grow up. It's coming across as conspiracy theorists and children because we keep a close eye out on what is happening around the SEC lawsuit. We are now being called conspiracy theorists, apparently. It's very similar to what we've seen from Charles Hoskinson, actually, with the Cardano information. But we do see down here, the really funny thing is that Stefan was tweeting relevant points to you, supported by official court documents. But you're too dumb to come up with any clever response, and it's really transparent that you have nothing to say. Stay quiet. And we even do see from Charles Hoskinson, no comment, because he was one that was calling out conspiracy theories around the XRP lawsuit, saying everyone in the XRP, community is a conspiracy theorist. It's just comical. It's comical. I don't know what is happening, but we are seeing a big narrative shift. Maybe they know something we don't, but he continues to go after the main individuals around this entire case that have been keeping a close eye out on it, updating everyone as well, Jeremy Hogan being one of them. If you guys don't know who he is, definitely go check out his YouTube channel and his Twitter account. He is a lawyer, and he has been focused on this entire case for a while. But we do see from Charles Gasparino, an experienced SEC lawyer says a crime was committed, which means this guy goes to jail. Someone check Jeremy's law license and make sure it's not from Trump University. And we do see from Jeremy Hogan, let me see, an experienced SEC lawyer says a crime was committed, and Johnny D also, but Mr. Gasparino says there was none. Yeah, gonna have to go with the 50 years worth of lawyers on that one. Again, I have no idea what is happening here. I don't know why we are seeing such a big switch up from Charles, but this is proof to me personally that we are seeing a big narrative shift. And it's at this point in time that we know everything around this case really comes back to the idea that they needed to stop XRP adoption. They needed to slow down XRP. And, you can call me a conspiracy theorist all you want, but I know at the end of the day that XRP's power and potential is far beyond any traditional technology, and it's even beyond Bitcoin's technology. I think that is one of the most special DLTs in the space as well around the XRP Ledger. I think that with what Ripple has accomplished, utilizing XRP as a digital asset through their on-demand liquidity mechanism, their line of credit mechanism, and so many other projects that they do have underway, I really do think that this is something special. And I think that it's something special to the point where now we are seeing a lot of hate flooding it. Going back 2 years, we've seen the SEC go after it. I think that the traditional players are upset. I think that they want XRP to be targeted. And we even do see down here, like, China didn't sick their dogs on Bitcoin. They've been manipulating that for years. They needed to stop XRP adoption in the US because they know it keeps us from going under. This isn't just a court case, it's a war. And yeah, it is. In my opinion, when we really kind of look at what XRP is, I do believe that XRP is the one. I think that XRP will become a $1 trillion plus standard. I mean, like, listen, you can call, you could talk about the buyback theory. You could talk about this, that. Yeah, sure, that's conspiracies. But at the end of the day, we know facts are here. Facts are here, and the facts that we know is the fact that the SEC has gone after Ripple because of what they were doing with XRP to not just make a point. No, they wanted to slow it down, and they have accomplished this for over 2 years now. So listen, call me a conspiracy theory, sure, or a theorist, sorry. But at the end of the day, I fully support Ripple in this fight. And I think that this fight needs to end with Ripple winning. And again, here we have a few comments on this from, the FUD Lord himself, Jim Cramer. So we do see Jim Cramer expects SEC to do a roundup of uncompliant crypto firms, urges investors to get out of crypto now. To me, folks, this is a true telltale sign of who Jim Cramer is, what the media wants you to do, and why you should not listen to the media. And we do see down here that the SEC is going to sweep everything, urges investors to get out of crypto now before you lose all your money. And here we have, I think these statements are the beginning of what I have been calling for, which is the SEC is going to do a roundup of all of the crypto firms who are not compliant. And this is what he said on Wednesday. This is from what the Federal Reserve said, the FDIC, and even the OCC. And we do see down here, he said the SEC is going to sweep everything, which is why I'm telling everybody to get out of these. I'm not calling for a crypto collapse. I'm calling for a collapse of the people in the Ponzi scheme. So, yeah, I mean, he continued to go after it, continued to, try to hammer crypto, and it's just comical to me. We will continue to see these big elites like Jim Cramer, and I don't say elites as in like, okay, yeah, they're an elitist in the government. No, he's an elite FUD creator that is the main face of the retail sector around mainstream media. Squawk Box and CNBC itself should be completely abolished. They're completely garbage. I don't understand how anybody can even stomach to listen to Jim Cramer at this point. And again, we have so much more to look forward to. Listen, we are literally 1 day away from Flare launching. And what do you see here? Flare is the best of XRP, fast settlements, ETH smart contracts, and Avalanche for consensus, Brad Garlinghouse. And we do see Flare is combining the best of XRP, Ethereum, and Avalanche, which helps extend XRP's utility and allows developers to create smart contracts for new use cases like lending and DeFi. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I said it in my video from yesterday, and I'll say it today. Flare is a big deal. If you are not watching what Flare is doing, if you haven't looked into what Flare is doing, and if you haven't read the white paper around Flare, I highly suggest you do. Listen, if you are an XRP holder, you hold XRP, and you really, really care about the future of XRP in terms of utility outside of what Ripple is doing, this is what you need to look at. I'm telling you right now, pay attention to what Flare is doing. And we do see over here, so I don't agree with one statement here, and that's a too big to fail statement, because listen, anything can fail. Listen, this entire space has taught me something over the last couple of years, and that's the fact that nothing in this space is too big to fail. But we do see XRP, lawsuit about to end, first digital asset with clarity, hasn't hit a new all-time high in 4 years, real utility, 3-second transactions, unique XRP Ledger tech. I mean, the XLS20, we recently just seen it go fully live. Insane opportunity to really kind of get ahead of tokenization with XLS20. Top partnerships, powerful banks and corporations, best community, the smartest people behind Ripple, all the money. Now, again, I don't agree with the all the money aspect either. You guys know me. I really do think that there's a lot of doors open for a lot of DLTs to grasp quite a bit of that money. But I do think that the technology behind XRP is incredible. I think that the XRP Ledger is massive. And yeah, I do believe that this case will end eventually. And you know what? We really kind of focus on what's happening behind the scenes. As this lawsuit rages on, we look at what's happening with CBDCs. We look at what's happening with digital wallets. We do see here JN Bank members will be able to deposit and transfer funds, pay bills, and convert funds seamlessly between regular accounts and CBDC wallets when the full rollout of its digital wallet takes place later this year. That's right. The new system is launching. The new system is rolling out, and it's centered on this. You need to focus on this. And also, we just seen Stellar focus on XLM, because guess what? All you XRP holders out there definitely should be focused on what XLM is doing as well. We do see UNHCR is working with the U.S. headquartered Stellar Development Foundation on the USDC pilot initiative, which is taking place in capital Kiev, as well as the cities of Lviv and also Venice. I can't. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, and I know that you guys are gonna come after me, so I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. But yes, we are starting to see a ton of XLM and Stellar adoption around the world as well, which leads me to this statement here. So this is a timeline of all the meetings that Ripple had with the BIS and the FCA. And I want you guys to realize that these are some of the large names behind the financial system. This is the BIS and the FCA. And here are all the meetings going all the way back to 2019. I'll open it up in a new tab real quick. So we do see, let's recreate the recommendations by Ripple for the Bank of International Settlement based on precedents that has been created and set. All the way back to 2019 with the BIS. December 2019 as well, designing a prudential treatment for crypto assets. March 13th, 2020, Ripple. Again, Ripple Labs from the BIS website. June 2021, prudential treatment of crypto asset exposures. September 10th, 2021. Again, this is from Ripple.com's website. This is the treatment of crypto asset exposures. July 2019, prohibiting the sale to retail clients of investment products that reference crypto assets. September 10th, Ripple, yet again, prudential treatment of crypto asset exposures, June 2021, final. A lot of this is kind of centered around the same thing. I think that this was kind of labeled twice here. But all of this is still centered on the overall treatment of crypto asset exposures around the major banks and banking clients around the world. And listen, to me personally, I think that as we look at XRP, I do believe that XRP will be one of those assets that is held by large financial institutions and banks. When we go over to this tweet here, so shout out to Cowboy Crypto, two blockchain-based protocols, Ripple XRP and Stellar Lumens XLM, are gaining popularity as the coins of choice for many international businesses. A digital dollar will provide a missing front end to facilitate international trade robustly. And yeah, I do think that when we really kind of look at XRP and XLM, I think that these are two of the largest opportunities in the space, not only from a utility standpoint, but from an overall already adoption standpoint that you could see. You can clearly see it. You can clearly read up all on it. You could do your research. There's so much adoption of XRP. They just achieved 90% of a $6 trillion plus market daily, by the way, $6 trillion daily. This is all happening. And this is talking about the first steps by the Fed's U.S. CBDC, the FedNow Federal Digital System. Remember what I said around FedNow, right? And what the Fed was doing with faster payments and stuff like that. Go look at Volante. Go look at what Volante is doing with Ripple and XRP. I mean, it will really open your eyes to what is happening. And here is the last slide. So this is a roadmap to digital dollar, again, from Harvard. We do see the process steps for the sender, ML-controlled FX interface, and process steps for the receiver. XRP and XLM, they will play a vital role here. And we are seeing the evolution of all of this happening. I really just said in a video just recently talking about BRICS that we're seeing the evolution of the entire financial system before our eyes. And a lot of people, the general public, I would argue, is asleep at the wheel. So With that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys have more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are in this beautiful world, it's been Nick. Peace out, guys.